Alright, can you hear me all right? Okay. So, for some reason, at tea time tonight, we have got a massive Donkey Kong invasion. And I don't know where this has come from. We've got GP playing Donkey Kong, we've got Azalea playing Donkey Kong, and right here we've got Donkey Kong Ditto. Kendrick, Olimar, and Jole, both in the Donkey Kong Ditto, and just slamming their limbs into each other, one after another. And I don't know where this onslaught of Donkey Kong has come from. Right now we've got quite a big lead for Jole, a full stock lead. Both are at very volatile percents. Either of them can die to anything Donkey Kong can throw out just about at this point. But Jole, even though he's in the lead, he's still playing a little bit safe, taking a little bit of stage control and putting Kendrick into a lead trap situation and just keeping him on the ledge and not giving him an opportunity. And there goes the stock. Okay, so that's game one. And I'm very curious what we're going to see going into game two. Probably another Donkey Kong Ditto on Pokemon Stadium 2, if I had to hazard a guess. I was saying this when I just lost to Azalea. Donkey Kong is such a huge matchup check character because, like, you guys don't need me to tell you that the character is not very good. I mean, like, actually, no, that's a lie. I feel like Donkey Kong has potential to do stuff, but, like, because no one really knows just how far that potential extends, you just get hit by the wildest stuff when you're playing against Donkey Kong. And that's very early stock going to Jole. Kendrick, Olimar not managing to make it back to the stage. But he's coming in with a feisty off the platform, just charging him down. Seems like Jole is just good at getting these early leads from what I've seen. I didn't see too much of game one, but from what I could see, they just sort of took the lead very early and just sort of ran away with it. And right away, Jole is being retaliated against. Kendrick Olimar is just slamming these back airs into Jole over and over again. And the stock gets taken. Could even this out with like another string or two. Oh, that could have been a vicious spike coming out from Jole there. But the two are back on even footing for the most part now. Like, neither of them are really at kill percent. Okay, never mind. Now both of them are at kill percent. Just from a single hyper armor interaction, both of them trade, and they manage to get to almost 100% for both of them. Jole is just a gust of wind away from dying now, especially with that giant punch online. Donkey Kong can throw that out at any moment, the hyper armor as we just saw. Unfortunately, Jole's going to actually avoid the giant punch there. Kendrick Olimar going to have to find another way to close out the stock. Both of them on very even percents right now, 137 to 147. Either of them could die at any moment, but the steam is just rising off of Donkey Kong's flesh at this moment. And that's a stock taken from Jole. Kendrick Olimar actually managing to take the lead here for a second. We'll see if they'll be able to hold on to it for much longer. But Jole is not going to go down without a fight, and he manages to take the stock as well. Going very deep for that ledge guard as well. And now they're both just sort of occupying some space with some large aerial hitboxes, trying to keep their distance from each other because both of them are probably pretty scared at this point and not too excited to overcommit to any, you know, more clippable options. They're just sort of playing it a little bit safer, trying to rack up some damage and then either go for a bit of a raw kill move or trying to confirm into a spike. And there's a raw spike, so basically what I said, you know, that was the same thing. So we're going into game 3 here. Jole and Kendrick game 3. What are we going to see? Probably another Donkey Kong Ditto. And it's probably going to be packed to the brim with hilarity. Because that's just what Dittos are. In this game in particular, in Smash Brothers, Dittos are always... You look forward to them. They are so incredibly hype. Especially when it's a character that neither of the players is particularly known for. Like, obviously, when you see two well-renowned Donkey Kong mains going head-to-head, you know, you're looking forward to see, like, oh, who's the better Donkey Kong? But I feel like it's even funnier when neither of the players is particularly, like, known for playing the particular character that they're dittoing. Because at that point, it's just, like, fundamental, funny. And speaking of funny, that forward smash is surprising everyone with just how much range it has, and managing to take a stock at 140% it looked like. And already Jole is building up quite a strong lead in the second stock, 58% right off the bat. And Kendrick's going to retaliate with a little bit of ding-dong to close out that stock, only at 58% actually. So not too far behind. He'll be able to make this back with like a couple more interactions going in his favor. But he's struggling to maintain stage control for too long. Like, he tries to do some aerial options to keep Jole at bay, but he just sort of dash attacks through them and just takes the space without really even needing to ask for it. He just goes for it. This could be a closed out stock for Jole in a moment if he manages to get another spike. We've seen that both these players are pretty confident when landing their spikes. He doesn't need to go for the spike though. He goes for the up air instead, and that's going to send him off the top at 140. Not too bad. But now Jole is in a very disadvantageous position. Is he going to be able to make it back to the stage? He can, in fact. He makes the recovery just fine. Kendrick's trying to keep him at the ledge in a ledge trap situation, and he finally gets the back throw. That's going to take the stock. A very even game here. We could see this go either way. The aerial down special, actually a really good combo starter for Donkey Kong. I feel like I don't see it used too often, except for people who actually really... Actually, to be honest, I don't know either of these two players, so it's very possible that these are actually Donkey Kong mains, and they're just sort of slamming each other in a very experienced and knowledgeable way, rather than just playing the character because the character is fun and easy, like Captain Falcon was in Smash Brothers 4. I don't know. Like, I've never seen either of these two players at all, so for all I know, this could be like the top two Donkey Kongs in the region. Kendrick's actually going to take that set. It wasn't looking too good for them at the beginning, but they managed to pull it back. Oh, do I have a co-caster to join me? Do I have a co-caster to join me, by any chance? Oh, alright. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna come move it in a second. Can I move this? Hold up.